Hi everyone, it's me, the Bristol Crafter. I'm here today with another tutorial video and I'm going to show you how you can make these. So to make this bird feeder, all you're going to need is an old cup and saucer. Now you can pick this up from anywhere. I found this in a local charity shop. It cost me about a couple of pounds. I know Poundland and Poundworld sometimes sell sets as well. Any car boots, you can always find cups and saucers in car boots. So it won't cost you a lot of money. So use these, or if you've got some in your cupboard. If you have a favourite mug that's been chipped and you don't really want to throw it away, then you can also use that as well, and you can just at the end tie a piece of string into this, attach the spoon in, and then you have another sort of bird feeder. So we need some sandpaper. Doesn't matter what type of sandpaper, just some sandpaper that we can scratch the cups with to seal the glue. You're going to need some epoxy resin glue. You can use Gorilla Glue, but I popped into B&Q to buy my supplies and I just bought their own brand. Works just as well. You can go to any homeware store and buy it. You can go to any homeware store and buy what we need as well. You're going to need a cap end, a 15mm cap end. They come in a 2-pack, like so. So that costs less than £2, and you'll need those. We're also going to need a 15mm pipe, copper pipe. If you have contacts of people who can get these for you, fantastic. If not, I bought a big piece of this for less than £7. I went with 15mm because anything more, it just gets really expensive, and this is perfect and does just the job. You're also going to need one of these tools here. Sorry, I just had to reach across the table then. This is a pipe cutter. This is really handy when you're cutting your pipes. It takes less time, and it's just a really useful tool. So the first thing we're going to do is decide where we want our cup to lie. So you can have it any way you want. You can have it like this if you really want to. I find, obviously, with birds coming to land, that it's a bit easier for the cup to go like this. It makes it easier for the birds to get in, to get the bird feed. They can also land. So we just need to make sure that what we do is we're just going to get our sandpaper and we're just going to lightly just scratch. Lightly scratch the plate. This just makes sure that, and then just below. And then the same with this as well. We're just going to scratch on the ends. So the top of the rim here, and this little bit here, and this bit here are the bits that are going to be stuck down onto the plate. So we're just going to give it a little scratch as well. Now by doing this, it just makes sure that when we mix the glue, it sticks to the surface and binds it a bit better as well. Right, so then we've done that. So that's the bit there, and then the real easy part. So we're just going to get our glue and we're just going to mix it together. So when you are working with resin glue, you do need to work a little bit fast. So that's good that we get all our prior planning, everything around you, because it does mix up and you kind of want to seal it. So I'm just squeezing this out. So I'm mixing the first one. And mixing the second one. It does smell a little bit, I'm not going to lie, so you might want to open a window. Right, so we're just going to mix it all together here. Just mix that till it kind of gets a little bit thick. That's the sort of consistency that you want. So that's all mixed. So now we're just going to apply. So I find it easier to put it onto the cup than to do on the plate, because otherwise you'll have, the sort of areas that needs to be stuck. So I'm just going to pop it on this middle bit, just along here. Nice big dollop there. A bit on the top as well. And a bit on the bottom. Now it's okay to kind of spread it across, because this part's going to be on the, let's put a little bit along there. There we are. Right, so then we're just going to stick this down onto our plate. Like so, that's it. There we are. So you just need to hold it in place, apply a little bit of pressure. It does take a little while to set, but when it does set, it will be solid. There we are. So just going to hold that in place just for about a minute, just to let it dry, and then we'll start on our next. Now we're just going to get our glue, and we're just going to stick the spoon just onto the plate. Now it's important that we do this because we need somewhere for the birds to land. This gives them a bit of a perch just to land on. So as you can see, I'm just putting it on the actual spoon, just a little bit of the glue. Just mixing that on like so. And then I'm just going to just pop it in there like so, and I'm just going to hold it again for a minute. I'm just going to put that on there to set, because once it's set and we've held it for our minute, then we can turn it over and add the stop onto for our copper pipe if you want to. If not, then you can just get a bit of ribbon, tie it onto the handle here, and then you can just fill your bird feed in, and voila, you have a bird feed. So we've allowed this a couple of minutes and now it's set. I had a cup of tea in that time, but you can have a glass of wine or a tea, whatever you fancy. But now it's set, as you can see, it's not going to fall off. What we're going to do is we're just going to get this bit here, and this is the bit we're just going to get the sandpaper again, and we're just going to scratch it, because this is where we want to put the end bit for the copper pipe onto. This is if you're going to make the one that goes into the ground, so just give that a blow. Right, so what I'm going to do is mix up some more glue. So I've got some here. So just pouring this in again. Don't need too much, just enough. And this is the bit where we let it dry. We really kind of need to be with it, because this is the part where we need to get it dead center to where we want it. And we just need to make sure as well that we've got enough pressure so it sticks. So we'll just mix the glue up, like so. And as you can see how it's starting to turn like a paste? That's what you want, really. Right, so we're going to get our cap. Just there. And it's this bit here that we want to stick onto the plate. So I'm just going to apply plenty of glue onto this. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to turn this, and we are just going to stick it. As you can see, it's kind of going around, and we're just going to hold it just for it. That's it. I'm getting enough in that. That's it. So we're just going to hold it. Into place just while it sets. And that's all we need to do. And then once this bit is dry, then all we need to do is cut our copper pipe. Right, so now that this is all dry, the end bit and the cup is all dry, we just need to cut our copper pipe. So it's completely up to you how big you want it. I would suggest going out to the area you want to put it in, putting it down, seeing how high up you want it. My advice is, if you have cats or dogs or sort of young children, that I would basically cut your copper pipe quite high so that it kind of goes up into the air a bit, out of the ways of little hands or birds. Birds won't land if there's cats around, so the higher the pipe is, the better. So now we're going to get our pipe cutter. There we are. And we're just going to attach it to the measurements of what we require. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to tighten this up here, like so. You've got to do it very tight. And then once we've done that, all we're going to do is literally just twist. So we're just twisting. Each time just tightening it up just that little bit more. There we are. As you can see, it's getting a perfect straight line. There we are, and it's done. Now that we have our cut pipe and our finished bird feeder, all we're going to do is just attach the pipe into the end cap, and there you are, you have your finished bird feeder. Now it's completely up to you. You can glue this bit in here. I don't glue it in only because then I can change it over. I can clean this out whenever I need to. So this is ready for you to add bird seed into and just to pop it into your garden. Enjoy. So I hope you've all enjoyed watching this video. Please subscribe to Bristol Crafter or follow me on Instagram @BristolCrafter for more I'm doing. Take care. Bye.